Hey guys, today we will be continuing our Project Euler series. The questions on this website are designed to challenge programmers, and they serve as great practice problems for programming interviews. Today we'll be working on question number 2, which is called even Fibonacci numbers. So let's start by reading the question here. So each new term in the Fibonacci sequence is generated by adding the previous two terms. By starting with 1 and 2, the first 10 terms will be 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89. So this is just like the regular Fibonacci sequence here. So like 3 equals 1 plus 2. 5 equals 3 plus 2, 8 equals 5 plus 3. So just the number equals the first two terms added together. So by considering the terms in the Fibonacci sequence whose values do not exceed 4 million, find the sum of the even valued terms. So yeah, we just have to find the sum of all the even valued terms from 1 to 4 million. Okay, so let's get right into the solution here. We're going to be in our Eclipse editor again, and we're going to solve the problem here. So we see we have our public class Euler, so that's going to be our solution class. And now we have our public static returns an integer solution method with max value as a parameter. So since we're working with Fibonacci sequence here, let's start by initializing two numbers. So int n0 equals 1 and int n1 equals 2. So those are the first two numbers in the Fibonacci sequence. Then we're also going to want to initialize integer next, which is going to be start at 0. So this is going to be the next number in the Fibonacci sequence. And then we want to initialize integer sum equals 2. So this is going to be the sum of all even numbers. So since we already have 1 and 2, we know that the sum is going to be 2, since 2 is the only even number out of those two numbers. So next, let's work with the while loop. So remember the question, we want to go from 1 to 4 million. So while n1 is less than max value, which is going to be 4 million for this question, we want to iterate through the Fibonacci sequence. So next number equals n0 plus n1. So simple enough. Next number equals the previous two numbers added together. And then we want to reset our numbers since we're done using them. So reset the Fibonacci numbers. So n0 equals to n1. So it moves up in line. n1 equals the next. So that one also moves up in the line. And then next we want to see if the number is even. So if we want to add it to our sum. So if next modulo 2 is equal to 0, then that means the number is even and we want to add it to our sum. So sum plus equals next. And finally we want to return sum. So now if we do a system.out.print solution with 4 million as our parameter and run it, we see that we get an answer here of 4,613,732. So this is going to be a solution to our problem. And if we plug it into Project Euler, we see that this is actually the correct solution here. So 4,613,732. So that's the end of that problem. So with that, that's the end of this tutorial. Make sure to tune in next time for the next tutorial. We're going to be continuing it with Project Euler series. And as always, don't forget to leave a comment and a like down below if you liked the video. Thank you.